We're being watched by a door.
From one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Feels like I've been at this for hours.
Revelio.
A schematic? They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. I'll be quiet.
How nice of you to stop. Put me down at once! You must vote in the inevitable!
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. 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 We'll need to get across this gap somehow. Accio. Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
You should know better than that by now.
Sorry if you...
Descendo.
Accio.
This'll lead alone. I won't win.
Descendo.
You can't stop us. You are what's fucking the inevitable.
Revelio. This really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected. Revelio. Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Confringo! Revelio. Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Sneaking about.
Revelio.
only following orders.
Petrificus totalis.
Put your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
I'm famished. Move of a coward.
Dead seaman.
Who do you think you are?
Crucial.
Let's get this over. Don't have time for this.
Descendo!
Easily digest.
Such out.
Imperial.
At your service.
Crucial.
You don't know who you're playing with! Unforgivable! How childish! I won't rest.
Descendo! How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll eat. Revelio.
Yes, of course.
Revelio. Incendio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodcock what we found. Revelio.
Accio.
Revelio. There must be a quicker way out of here than retracing our steps.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed. Can we please talk about what just happened?
What are you up to now?
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let
Revelio.
The area's still clear. If anybody cares.
We must remain unseen. No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own.
You won't stop me.
Was that your best? I will make you pay. Ooh, this shouldn't take long. I won't rest until you're dead. Rather a big way.
What an unfortunate end for you!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Revelio. Revelio.
going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Not go well for you!
Confringo! Bombarda!
I shall avenge your death!
Potato!
I'll kill you when I get down from here! Put me on the ground now!
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Bombarda!
I shall avenge your death! This doesn't hurt!
Confringo!
What's the point of this exactly?
Expelliarmus! Incendio! Potato!
And the fun is over.
Bombard! Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Revelio.
I should
Revelio.
tell you, rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse, we're in. Confringo! This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
I won't rest until dead.
Potato! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Incendio!
You won't get away with that.
How many Randbox loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Incendio! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the solar
Revelio.
eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Incendio.
That bridge has seen better days.
Depulso. Repel. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio. Bombarda.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work.
Incendio. Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Protego. Confringo. Bombarda.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Somebody that not your best line. I work best.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
You don't believe you can defeat me? No!
Let's get this over with.
Confringo!
I work best.
Incendio!
No!
Incendio!
I will make you.
Confringo! Bombada! Expelliarmus! We're not finished yet.
You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that. What are you doing? What is this?
Crucial.
Certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn. A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more.
Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
These runes must be connected somehow. Try casting at them more quickly.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. Bombarda. Confringo.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Sebastian.
Hopefully it will
I think I
help us
found
unravel
something.
more of this
A
mystery.
canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Incendio. Bombarda. Revelio.
triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas. We can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols and ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she needed to. I have to complete the next trial as soon as I can.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Professor Fig will know what to do.
Left out.
All too well.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing